Yeah, so very good morning. And I was just waiting for the other participants to join. Okay, so even before we start Python or the core concepts, let's understand the project management methodology here. Basically, when we are talking about data science or analytics perspective, we have four types of analytics. Okay, we have four types of analytics to perform. So it starts with descriptive and diagnostic and predictive prescriptive. So by the time we complete these four stages of analytics, we will be completing one end-to-end project. It will be an end-to-end completion of the project. It means that when we are talking about the procedure, means to complete a project, we will be going through these four phases, which is D square, P square, order is important. Descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, prescriptive. So, to understand this, to understand this, we will have to understand what is happening at every stage of analytics. So, for example, now we'll take a non-technical example. Suppose now I'm not well. Okay, we will definitely go to some clinic. So, not well from more than 2 days or 3 days. Okay, not well for 2 days or 3 days. So what we should do, we will definitely take a call, right? We go and we uh, um, tell him, right, what actually happened. So maybe you will tell that you have fever. Maybe you say you have cold, cough, etc., stomach ache, etc., etc. You teach. How do you explain him is our choice. Then what is happening? He'll not stop. He'll ask you more questions. He'll say why that something happened. He'll ask you why that something happened. So we will say that you will say that he'll be asking like what did you eat yesterday, or why did you not take care of yourself, or what are the reasons behind being sick is explained. Then what is going to happen? The next step, he will explain you the consequences. See, you have this one, this problem, that problem, etc., etc. Okay. Now, what is that we are trying to understand? What is going to happen means he's talking about the future. Once he does that, he will prescribe you the terms and conditions, your food habits, etc., etc., which is prescription. It is what should be done. Prescribe. The first one is what happened, why that something happened, what is going to happen. So this is your descriptive. This is your diagnostic, and this is your predictive, and this is your prescriptive. Four stages. Okay. Now that we have this, um, we will use these four stages of analytics in business also. Ultimately, we are making money out of it. We want to do, right? We will gain what we call it as uh, this one profits. So we will be performing all these four stages of analytics on the data. So any business problem is there. For example, now what happened? Simple example. What happened? Sales are dipping. Then you'll not stop there. You'll ask why that something happened. You'll ask why that something happened. Right? So when they are asking you why that something has happened, it's the point here is we will be knowing more. Maybe, the customers are not happy, product did not fly properly, right? Customer satisfaction is not there, product did not work well, product did not fly away, could not connect to the people, etc. is done here. Then you will think of what is going to happen. If this is going to repeat and if you are not able to connect with the customers and the customers are not happy, you may have to, you know, have to close the doors, right? You have to just shut the doors down because your sales are dipping and dipping and this is going to be the future. Then you will be talking about what should be done. It is prescriptive decision making. Here, this is decision making. For the problem explained there on the top, this is the final solution, decision making. You will give him a solution telling the future, then what decision should be taken is done by you people. Is done by you people. So when we are talking about, uh, you know, the pros or the cons of any particular business problem, any business problem, any domain you take, whether it is manufacturing, life insurance, banking, finance sector, or manufacturing sector, pharma, medical, any field you take, any domain you take. Okay, this is going to be followed the same procedure, the four stages of analytics everywhere. Everywhere it is the same. The four stages of analytics will be used to solve all the business problems. The four stages of analytics should be solved. Then the solution is coming. Okay, the solution here will be ultimately the decision of the customer. Customer means client. Maybe it could be the customer's choice, what decision should be taken. So this is the flow. What and why? If your textbooks say that what and why are answered then and then, why you got fever, why you have cold, I ate ice cream, I ate this, I was not well from past 2 days, maybe I'm exposed to a lot of AC. That's the reason I'm not well. That could be something which will go hand in hand. But then comes a future, what is going to happen and what should be done. Both are your choices which they have to be solved. Okay, so the job role of descriptive statistics and diagnostic will fall under data analytics. People who are working on data and they work on these two steps, which is data analytics process. Okay, they fall under this. Now, what is the other thing now? Future telling is your P square. One is decision making, one is what to be done and why decision to be taken. Okay, this is decision making. This one. So the point here is We are trying to solve these four stages of analytics, and we will get the business solution for every problem. Okay, we are going to get the solution for the problem. We are going to get the solution for the problem. Okay. Okay. Any questions, Karthik?
No, ma'am. Can't.
Okay, these are the four stages. So to solve this four, we will follow one methodology which we are calling it as
Hmm.
project management methodology. Okay, this is project management methodology. This project management methodology is, you know, 6 steps, and this we are calling it as a crisp MLQ. Almost all, I'm not telling every organization, but most of the organizations, they are going to, you know, follow this methodology only. Okay, they are going to follow.
That how it is, where it is implemented, ma'am?
Sorry?
Where is it, where it is implemented, this project management,
No,
mostly?
no, every project now, if we are trying to find out attendance monitoring system, poultry farm, or we are talking about pipe detection, or we are talking about phase detection, any project you take, this is a 6 step process. This is a process we are going to follow. Okay, while
Hmm.
learning also, while doing our sessions also, we will follow only this 6 step process, and that will be from business problem to getting the solution. To get
Hmm.
the solution, we will follow these 6 steps. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so what are these 6 steps? What is actually why you are using this? So this has given very, very good results, and this is nothing but cross industry standard process for machine learning and quality assurance. This is a full form of that. You have to buy hard this. Moving forward, you will buy hard, but this is a procedure. Why am I telling it as a cross industry? Now, as you asked, where we are using it, every domain, you go to hospital, cancer detection you want to do, or you want to do IMDb reviews understanding, or you want to talk about PM Modi's speech analytics. What is the core topics he has addressed on the speech given on Independence Day? Anything we are trying to do, any domain you take, whether it is a movie, whether it is pharma, whether it is manufacturing, finance, marketing, banking. Okay, or this side, if you say pharma, health side, agriculture side, any story you take, this is a procedure, right? That's why you're calling it as a cross industry. I'm not saying that this is a mechanical background manufacturing sector. I'm talking about a pipe detection, so I'm going to follow a different story. No, we are going to follow the story for any domain, any project, the same procedure. Now, what is it now? The standard process means this is a standard process. We will make the machine learn and we will monitor and we will not let that get completed. Once it is project is completed, there is no what I should say. uh, problem with that. Like, or I have to not go and check it again and again. Okay. So what is
Hmm.
going to happen here? Every time we are doing the same procedure, the same story. So this is holding how many steps? Six steps. So we complete all the six steps. It means that our course is also completed. Okay.
Oh,
Mm. Okay. This is the six steps process. Now, what we are doing here, what is the first step? The first step here is let me write all the steps, then I'll explain you one after the other. One is the business problem. So, what we are doing, we are telling the business problem, understanding. This is 1A. Okay. Then in this only we have 1B, which we are calling it as data understanding. Okay. What is now understanding the business problem? As I told you, sales are dipping, or I want to know how many people are going through cancer, or what are the reasons for the cancer, or I want to know whether, you know, this movie will get success or not. Or I should say, any business problem, like, a person will, incoming mail will be a ham or spam. All these are business problems, right? I want to get more and more profits, or I want to get more and more, you know, not profits, but the product should fly, sales should happen. So any business problem you take, any domain you take, you want to get more yield, project side, of agriculture project side. Okay. So what is this which is happening here? We are trying to understand the story in such a way that these, it like, a data scientist should be a good, very good storyteller. So the business problem should be understood properly. Then whatever data pertaining to that business problem should be understood properly. Then comes the preparation of the data. Then comes the preparation of the data. What is this data preparation? Data preparation will be, it is uh, working on the raw data. Now, suppose now I'm taking the image, okay, some image, car image or something, I'm passing it to a machine. It will not understand that it is a JPG file. It will not understand that it's a JPG file. It will take it as a it's not an image, it's just like a file, some KB file. So that is nothing but we are calling it as a raw data. When we have this raw data, this has to be converted into a machine's understandable format. A machine understandable format means how a machine understands, because it understands only a language of its own, the raw data which is given. So what are the preparation we will do? We will check whether you have missing values in the data anything is missing. We will see about the duplicates. Okay, we check whether anything has to be deleted or not deleted. We check whether anything is the text data there. Or we have to check something called as, the data is normal or not. These are the checks we do and we prepare the data. So what is that we are trying to do here? It is a machine understanding format, the missing values, the duplicates, the text data, normal data, everything what we are trying to do should be prepared properly, and then you should, pass it to a machine learning algorithm. The next step. Otherwise, the machine cannot understand. So, while explaining to the interviewer, also, we should be able to explain what are the things you have done through this process, because this is a long time taking process where to prepare the data. All like preparing an ingredients has to be perfect. Then only food will be prepared properly, right? The same way, this all first three steps should be understood properly. Then only the next steps will be done perfectly. Okay, so what is that we are not what is that we will not do, or what is that we should do, is this we'll think about all the points in that particular preparation. So business understanding, data is prepared. Here 70% of the project time is consumed. So when we say the this is consumed here, what is that we are trying to do? We will then pass this to a machine learning algorithm. We'll pass this to a machine learning algorithm. What does this machine learning algorithm means? We will ask the machine to learn the patterns. Okay, we will ask the machine to learn the patterns. Now, what is this learning the patterns? For example, now this is a dog. You will make sure that these are the dog features. It should have a tail, it will have a ear, and fur on it. Or you annotate it. That is a dog. So when you pass this picture to a machine should understand that it is a dog. This is called as machine learning. Okay, when you're passing a human or when you pass a tree, it should take the color, it should take the structure of it, and it should say that it is a tree. So how will we be able to say that? How kids learn things? Now, if you are showing 10 items of red color, don't you think the 11th item is red color? They will say this, correct? You take 10 different items in red color sketch pen, red color dress, red color hat, red color
Yeah,
bag, red
structure.
color. Everything is understood to them. So they will
Yeah.
see that, okay, this is red, this is red, this is red. 11th one, which you did not show them also, if the new thing or red chunni is taken and shown to them, they said it is a red color because they have understood the pattern. They understood the color is red. Correct. The same way, we will ask a machine to learn the patterns in this third step. But when you are making the learning, don't you think you need to test it also, whether they have learned properly or not? That's why we are writing exams, no? In school also, to promote to second class or third class or eighth class, or we are coming to graduation, engineering first year, second year. Correct? Learning is happening, but we have to test it also. We cannot say that just learning is enough. Yes or no? We
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
to test. So what is going to happen? That will
Yeah.
be your fourth step, which we call it as evaluate. We will do evaluation of the learning, what happened in the front step to the evaluation to be done here. So this evaluation process is happening so that you will check the accuracy. How accurately it is telling that it is a tree, how accurately it is telling that it is a cat, how accurately it is telling that this is uh you know so what is going to this particular accuracy? Suppose now if you are getting error, because errors are common, right? No one can say that 100% predictions are happening.
Hmm.
So what is going to happen here? We will say that whatever errors are getting calculated, these are also a part of learning, because definitely not all the kids are same, right? They know they have a different grasping power. Maybe one of the kid will say it's a pink color or the yellow color. They did not learn properly. They did not concentrate while learning. So what is going to happen? So Here, this error is coming means we'll again go back to machine learning and again we will make it learn again and again. Array, you did not learn properly, learn it. Again, you'll check the accuracy. Again, check the go and learn. Again, check the accuracy. This process is running till you feel that it is evaluating properly. It is doing its evaluation. Accuracy is good enough. Okay, the accuracy is good enough. So once this is done, we
And
feel
when we
that
are
if
given the proper input, sorry, when
sorry,
we when we are given the proper input values, so we
it
why
will not
we have the
it will not learn. It will not learn because it is a machine. Na. It's a machine, right? See, suppose yeah, it might predict to certain extent. Maybe data is not sufficient. How can you say that we are giving a correct inputs? The inputs what we give may not be correct, no?
uh,
Suppose I want to know whether a person is a good customer or a bad customer. For example, okay, I want to know whether I am a bank person, I'm a bank manager. I want to know whether I'm a good customer or a bad customer. So you are going to see the CIBIL score, correct? So to get the CIBIL score, maybe you should also get the data of the person's name, the person's age, the person's salary, how many dependents are there, how many loans he has taken, how many times he did not pay on time, right? All this, whether he's having a phone, he's having a own car, whether he is having this thing, right? Okay, so this is
yeah,
nothing but these might be important, these might not be important. All what see, अगर एक बंदे को phone चाहिए कि नहीं चाहिए, is it an important input? Tell me. Phone is a common thing. No? Everyone has a car, right? These two are also added in the data given by the client. So not all the inputs are important. Now, to know whether a person would prone
yeah,
to cancer or not, what are the inputs you are taking? You might take bunch of inputs, 45 inputs also you can take, but all the 45 inputs are correct or not, we don't know. Sometimes it might be provide
yeah,
excess learning may happen. Sometimes a worse learning may happen. So we cannot say it is always learning properly. And that is not a man, right? It is not a human, it is a machine to learn. So the most toughest part is to get very good accuracy. If you are not giving good accuracy, your model is not accepted by the client because that is a future telling, no? So what happened here? I'll tell you an example which happened in Italy. They predicted that the Richter scale of earthquake would be 3.8. Okay, in Italy. That earthquake had a magnitude of 6.8. Okay, so what are the consequences you observe here? We observe saying that all the people they were not evacuated. Many lives are gone. Many got hurt. Families are lost. Financial loss. Everything happened, and these people, what they have done is they did not think of consequences, or they did not collect the right data, or they did not do proper training. Right? The model went worst. So what would they have done? They might have taken them into custody, right? That the process did not work properly, right? So Tej, good morning. I'll give you a glance of what we have done till now. So we are talking about a methodology called as CRISPR-MLQ methodology. Okay, CRISPR-MLQ methodology, and this CRISPR-MLQ methodology will have 6 steps. Okay, first step is understanding the business problem. Okay, it is understanding the business problem. In that, B is understanding the data. Whether the data is integer type, float type, it is a text type, is it boolean type. Okay. Then comes, we will prepare the data. It is data preparation. You check whether the data is having duplicates. You have to have missing values? Do you have outliers? Any extreme values? Are we having a synced data or not? Okay. And then comes your third step, which is machine learning. The third step is your machine learning. Okay. And this is um, machine learning. And once the machine learns, we are evaluating. Once the evaluation is happening properly, then we will do deployment. Deployment means the front end part. Back end, like how your application is there. Now, if you open Act application or Airtel application or Spotify or anything, the front end is something, the back end is something. Right? The front end is something and the back end is something. So this part is something which is this is something front end part and the back end part, how we connect and how we learn. Okay, this is one
Hmm.
part. And now what we are doing, once you deploy it, we will not leave it just like that. Once we deploy it, we will not leave it just like that. We will have to monitor it and check the maintenance. Okay, we will monitor it and we have to check the maintenance. So the maintenance in the sense that the sixth step, which we are calling it as maintain it and monitor it. For any business problem, whatever business problem is, whether you want to know whether a person is a cancer patient or not, cancer prediction, whether a mail is important or not, whether a person would be a good customer or a bad customer, right? A person would pay the insurance, right? Yes or no? There will be perfect yield or not? Yield, no proper yield. Anything can be a business problem. Anything can be a prediction. These are the business problems which we will be encountering. Okay, these are the business problems which we will be encountering. Okay, by the time we complete this, we will learn 15 machine learning algorithms here and we will see each and every step. We'll see how do we deploy. This is on an internship side. We can see how after deploying, how do you see the work and all that. Okay, this is how it goes. Now that we are doing this, so as I told you, we have four stages of analytics. Okay, we will have four types of analytics now. These four types of analytics to be solved: descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, prescriptive. Descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and prescriptive. Predictive and prescriptive. Okay. And now, what is descriptive going to do? What happened? Why that something happened? What happened and why something happened means this is our first step. Business problem understanding, data understanding, data preparation. Three steps. Three steps. Okay. Now these three: business problem, data understanding, and data preparation. After that, prediction. So this is talking about machine learning and evaluation. And finally, we have this, which is deployment, maintenance, and monitoring. Maintenance and monitoring. Okay, these are the things what we are going to study. Any questions, Uttej?
No, ma'am, I'm good.
Okay, good to go. Yeah. So let's understand the first step here: business problem. Okay, what is this actually? Understanding the business problem. For example, a client has approached you and he has explained saying that they will talk very, very complex terminology. So let me make you write like that only. Significant proportion of customers. Okay, significant proportion of customers are not repaying loan on time. This is a problem. So he want to know if a customer is applying for a loan, whether he is a good customer or a bad customer. Okay, whether I have to approve a loan to him or not approve a loan to him. Okay, I have to approve or not approve, disapprove the loan. So the first thing, it is we have to record what is the aim of the project. So I want to find defaulters. Okay, I want to find defaulters. Okay, what is the understand find the defaulters?
Defaulters means unable to pay the.
They don't pay on time. They're taking the loan and they're running away. It's the understanding. Do we have to find the who are the defaulters? And what the next question we ask? We'll ask about the data. Do you have any data collected by the previous customers who are not good customers? Okay, who are not. So what is that now? I know. I will say that to find these defaulters or to understand data, I'll collect the data from the client. Client will give me the data. So what I'll do, I will prepare the data. I'll check everything is fine or not. Then I will pass it to machine learning algorithm. Okay, like this. So the data is there in the database. From this database, you just go and you take the machine learning, you pass it to Python, and the machine learning algorithm will do the training. Then it is going to tell me now I myself is Deepti, no? So I'll just say Deepti is a defaulter or not defaulter. Two things. It is a defaulter or not default. Okay. So what is that we are doing? Again, second customer, fourth customer. So now he will, by the time the next day or after 1 week, the data is given, we have done and we have submitted it. This is defaulter and not defaulter. So tick mark. Second customer, he's a not defaulter. Third customer, like this. So if 10 people are applying for the loan, first person, second person, third person, fourth person, fifth person, maybe maximum are defaulters only. Maybe out of 6 people, 4 are defaulters. Okay. And 2 are non-defaulters. Are we not saving banker from loss? Bank.
Yeah,
But what is happening? The bank person, the client would be definitely happy that you are able to say who are all the people who will pay on time, who are all the people who will not pay on time, who are the people who are not playing
I
on
mean
time.
this whole process is
All the
implemented
6 steps
in
are
back end
completed.
or where?
No, no, all the 6 steps. Data
Yeah,
understood, data understanding, data is prepared, machine learning algorithm is done. Okay, evaluation is done, deployment is done. After deployment, it will display on the dashboard like this. Okay, the customer A, customer B, customer C. They have applied it or not applied. Okay, just understand. Understood that all the processes are completed. Now, out of 6 people, 4 people are going away. Means your business is also coming down. Other way also, if you see many people are applying for loan and many people you are not giving them loan, sanctioning loan, then are you at loss?
yeah.
So what is going to happen here? Bank person will be very happy. Client will say that, oh wow, what a solution. You are able to tell me that predict future and tell me who are people are defaulters and who are not defaulters. Okay. Then what will say, but my
Yeah.
dear data scientist, you are telling 6 people have applied for the loan. On the top of it, you're telling only two are good and rest of them are bad customers. If I keep on rejecting, not giving loans to them, right? If I'm not giving loans to them, so how would it run? How would I run my bank? How would I pay salaries? If I give loans only, I'll get interest. No, correct. If you get interest only, he will pay salaries and the bank will run properly.
Yeah.
Correct? Agree?
Yeah.
And whatever you are telling, I'm giving so many customers, and you are telling this person is this person is this person is this, like this. How will it run? Tell me. That is a question he'll ask. Means my explanation here is whatever solution you give, also the client will never be happy in a single go. Understood? He has a problem. The solution is very, very good. It is able to save you from loss, but still the client has a problem saying that how will I run as a bank? You keep on rejecting all the people you are good, that you are telling who are good and who are bad.
The proper
But
documents or something.
yeah, but why we are rejecting so many people? Do we have a solution for that? So here our understanding is the client will put some limitations on us, constraint on us, because he'll not accept the solution as is. You give whatever solution you give, he will not accept that. He will put this or this, some teda meda he will talk because he don't want to accept the solution. Okay, he don't want to accept the solution. So what does he will do? He will say that I don't want to lose the customers. Then what we will do? We will pitch in more and more data. We will pull to Python. We will train it. We will pass it to machine learning algorithms. Instead of directly rejecting them, directly now, Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, Mr. D, instead of directly rejecting, accept, reject, like this, we will perform more and more analytics, which is called as a survival analytics. It means that after how many months your person A will be defaulter. Means 3 months they pay the loan on time, or 10 months is paying on time. Okay. 10 months he pay on time. After 10 months, 11th month he is not paying. Okay. This analytics will give you the information like this. B will pay till only 6 months. C will be very good customer, no? All time good. Like this is going to give you the information. It is going to give you a percentage. How many months he will be good, how many months after he'll go bad. That is a survival analytics. So this is prediction is happening. Now what is prescriptive here? Decision making is ultimately taken by the bank loan officer, to whom all he should give the loan and to whom all he should reject the loan. Correct?
Yeah.
This is decision making. Last step. So this still here it is descriptive and diagnostic. This is machine learning. Now this is descriptive. Okay?
Uh,
Right? So
Is
what is
this
it? It is
machine
going
language
to
is a
happen.
binary code language, ma'am? Or it is, I mean,
Which
what is the
one?
format? The
Which
machine
one for
language, what is
machine?
the, yeah, what's
Machine
the
learning
format?
will give the data, number data, text data, bool values, integer, float, everything will pass. Every algorithm will understand the data in a different format. Okay, like that we'll prepare our data and then we'll decide which machine learning algorithm we should choose.
Is it executed in backend only, right?
We'll prepare the data. Now, suppose, for example, I want to learn a decision tree algorithm. I want to use decision tree algorithm to predict this. Okay,
Mm.
defaulter or not defaulter. Okay, what will I do? I will learn what a decision tree inputs are required to give to that algorithm. Right? Which inputs I should give to that particular algorithm. Like that, I will prepare the data. That's why data preparation will take more time. Okay.
No.
Suppose now I'm using algorithm which is suppose a regression, some regression. It want only number data. If it all in text data is there, it will not understand. So what I should do, the whole data, whatever I have collected, it should be in only number format, numeric format.
Mm.
So we prepare the data in such a way that we do that. Now decision making is happening in the bank by the bank person saying that maybe he'll approve loan for everyone. All ABCD he'll approve the loan. For A he'll apply, for B or C, everyone he'll approve the loan. But he will put limitation on every customer. For him the rate of interest will be 8% maybe. For him it will be 5%. For me maybe tenure will be reduced. But he will give loan to everyone. He'll not lose the customer. Okay, he will not lose the customer. Somehow he is going to give the loan, but the conditions will be different for every other person. Okay, the conditions will be different for every other customer. Okay, 8% interest you have to take the loan. Maybe you have to complete the loan by 3 years or 4 years or 25 months like that. Okay, this is how it is going to work.
Is it based on the customer this financial dispute?
We got to know that he's a bad customer. No.
Mm,
Then what we will do? Will not reject him the loan. We'll say that, see, we'll give you only for this particular interest. Means every month you have to pay so much amount. Because we got to know from survival analytics saying that after 15 months, this banda will not pay again. Right? They'll
mm.
understand. He'll not pay. So that's why we will give him the loan, but we'll put a condition on him saying that, see, you have to pay within 24 months or 24, this thing, 10 years, 5 years, you have to pay this. Loan means not always a big amount, right? People even take 5 lakhs, 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, education loan, this loan, that loan, no? Like that. Okay? Hmm. So this is the first thing. So what are the things we have understood? Now I have to know who are to find out the defaulters, right? So this is the business problem. Okay, sorry, business problem. I'll remove this. This is business problem. Now what is the aim here for us? To minimize these people, correct? Reduce these people. But what is the limitation he kept on us? He did not accept any solution like just like that, no? Limitation is maximize profits. I want profits at the same time. You should not ignore any customer. Every customer is important to me. So our solution should toggle between these two, aim and limitation. Okay? It should toggle between these two. Understood? Am I communicating, Utesh? Can you please comment?
Mm.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now I'll give you the business problem. Now you should tell me the constraints and limitations. Okay?
The
One
customer is
business.
unable to reach the customer is unable to reach the criteria, the loan criteria. How is it and how can we provide that loan? How can we
No, the
assure them?
customer is not going to get the loan just like that. So
Mm.
outrightly, if it's very, very worst customer, okay, they'll reject. But there is a chance of that you giving a loan, okay, he's only good, is 60% good, 40% bad. What will happen?
You reject them.
Outrightly, now that's the decision of the bank person. किसको देना है, for whom he should give, for whom he should not give. Right? Outrightly, it is a decision of that person to whom he want to reject. Because generally, every machine learning algorithm will give not directly give you defaulter or not defaulter. It will give you percentage, probability. Remember what is probability?
Yeah.
We'll talk about the chance of E being good or chance of E being bad. Okay? It will be chance. So he is 95% chance is there. He is a defaulter. 5% chance is a. 5% chance is there. He will be a defaulter. So do you give loan to B person or not? You should give no. So every persons will have a different this thing. Every person will have a different percentage. No, not all will have the same percentage. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'll give you a business problem. Now, suppose a person from agriculture background, a farmer has approached you. His main problem is he's not having proper yield. Okay, so he want to get more
Oh,
yield. So business problem, I'll write. You tell me what will be the aim and what will be the chance of a constraint. Okay. Now, what is the aim and what is the constraint? Business problem is that farmer reached us to improve crop production. This is something which I we try to solve for an agribusiness student. Not tell me what is the aim. You put it in the chat. Both of you can put in the chat. What could be the aim of this? What is the farmer's aim? What is his objective? Why did he
to
come
improve
to
his crop
us?
production.
Exactly. So to improve the yield, I should write. So I can say maximize. What can I use? Improve this thing instead of that. Okay. To improve the yield, to improve the crop production. Very good, great. But what could be the constraint? Now, because he has to improve the yield, I will say that okay. I will say that um I will give we will put some soil moisture sensors to find out the moisture of the soil, right? We will take the images of the plant,
Fertilizers.
and we will check whether the leaf growth is good or bad. Can a farmer afford all these things to improve the yield, to check the soil test and know what type of crop would give and how many yards are there, what is a manure type, or what should be done, what pesticides or insecticides should be used? Can I ask them to do all these tests, which are very, very costly?
Um,
Hmm? Can they do? Can
no,
a
no,
person afford
no,
a
no, can't.
solution where there should be an internet connection, image should be predicted, they will know whether the leaf is growing, like color of the leaf. Take the image of the leaf and say color of the leaf, so that you will know whether the plant growth is happening properly or not, or it is the puffiness is not there, etc.
The expensive factor.
It's very expensive. Any farmer, he will not, he will never accept the solution, right? So he will put a constraint. Arey bhai, I want a solution, but I don't want a costly solution. You give me a solution where I can get more yield, but the cost should be the minimized, minimal cost. Okay, the cost should be minimum. You give me a solution, but the cost should be minimum. Okay, so your solution should come from these two corners. The solution should come in this from these two. Okay. So now I'll tell you, we will use always the two terms we are calling here as optimization terms. Okay. Optimization terms. What are these optimization terms? We say either you want to use something should be maximized and something should be minimized. Correct? One should be increased, one should be definitely get decreased. No, it's always like this. These two are called as optimization terms. Whenever we are trying to read or understand, or we are attending the client's meet, he will not use these terms, but we have to understand his approach and we should make it into a simple two-word statement. What is his aim? What he want? He want to do forecasting of the future. What forecasting he want to do? He want to know the future forecast of one particular product. What is that he want to do? Only one line, khatam. That's it. Maximize what? Minimize what? Okay. No, I don't want to write like this. Also chalega. But you should not write like very, very, very Ramayanam, like these many lines of aim. Crisp and short, but the line should have maximum information. Am I communicating? Okay. So I will clear both of you.
Yeah, man.
Maximize and minimize. Katham, these two are mandatory. We should use these two only.
That's right.
Okay. Now what is going to happen here? I will here. I'll give you one example. Okay. Wife and husband example. What will happen if we don't understand the business problem properly? Suppose wife says to husband, okay, go to supermarket, okay, and get 6 milk packets, okay, and if If you see X, get a dozen. अब बेचारा ये तो obedient husband है, तो he went to the supermarket. He is back home. Okay, but wife started yelling at him that you will not do one work also properly. तुमको कुछ नहीं आता. Why do you think so? Now wife is client, husband is data scientist.
He's unable to get the proper data. He
Proper
will
eggs,
something
proper milk.
proper. Yeah, something wrong with it.
What wrong? Something wrong only. He is shouting. She thinks that it is her birthright and she started yelling at him. You don't know anything. One also you're not doing properly. Why do you think so? What mistake the husband might have done? Think, think, think.
And he's looking for some particular band he did not get
Uh-huh. Okay. See, actually, what he'll do, see here.
particular band or something.
He's, see here, if you see, the statement is get 6 milk packets. That is clear. So he'll buy 6 milk packets. But again, he gets confused with the statement. If you see eggs, get a dozen. So ये confused है कि I should get 12 milk packets or 12 eggs. In this confusion, he thought, okay, why did she not tell 12 eggs? She told only milk packets. No, he bought 12 milk packets. Did he do correct or wrong?
Wrong.
It's definitely wrong. Why? Because, he did. Now, whose problem is that? Who did not communicate properly?
Husband.
Right? Husband, no. Wife
Yeah,
did not communicate properly, no. Wife said 6 milk packets. She says, now who, if husband is having doubt, he should call her back and ask, no. Hmm? Tell me.
he should ask the once again, but he's unable to comment.
Exactly. Now, whose mistake is that?
Husband.
Husband's mistake. Now, husband is who? Data scientist, no?
Yeah,
Wife is client. So, client is my boss, na? Why he will
right.
tell you everything very, very nicely? Tell me. He'll not explain things easily, no?
Yeah.
So, if though he is not telling anything properly, it's whose problem is that to pick up and ask questions properly? Whose problem is that?
Data science. Husband.
Data scientist. So, you'll end up with the wrong solution. Are you not ending up with the wrong solution?
Yeah.
Right. So, this is how it happens if you're not understanding the business problem correctly. Okay, if you're not understanding the business problem correctly, you will end up with a wrong solution. Okay, you will end up with a wrong solution. So, Understanding the business problem is one of the very, very important point. Okay. Otherwise, what will happen? You will end up with a wrong solution. Understanding? Client will not tell you each and everything like A for apple, B for ball. Client will never say anything. Okay. Client's aim is only to tell very, very simple words. But if you are having doubts, what we should do, you should only ask and find out. You should ask and find out. We should know why you are asking me. If it is me, what will happen? See, if it is wife's fault now, why husband got a doubt, so husband will ask wife, "Are you asked me to get 6 milk packets or 12 eggs? Both. What is your food preparation today? Why did you ask me those? Do you want to add anything more? You want butter, ghee, tutti frutti, etc., etc. Are you preparing kheer? What is that you are trying to prepare today? Don't you think this makes things easy?
Yeah.
And moreover, if the communication is not proper on the both sides, we will end up with wrong solution. That is one problem. On the other side, what will happen is you should have now client will say that yes, you bring this 6 milk packets. But after coming home, if she says no, I did not say 6 milk packets, I told only 2 milk packets. Then where is the proof for us? Tell me. Oral thing, correct?
Yeah.
So don't you think you want a proof of concept here? You want a proof of concept? So we will
Yes.
record all this, whatever communication is happening between you and the client or the team and the client, you should be able to record it. You should be able to record it. Okay. So what is that you will record? That recording, we call it as a proof of concept, and we record everything in project charter. Project charter is a high level document. Okay, it's a high level document. It's a high level document, and this high level document signed by project sponsor. Okay, it's a high level document signed by project sponsor, and then we will be writing every point, every MOM, every step completion, every change we are doing to the data, everything is recorded here. This is a proof of concept. Because if something after the solution is given to him, he might say, "No, I did not tell like this." Then there should be some proof, no? Right? See, if I ask my husband to get only vegetables, I did not ask him to get fruits orally. No, once after coming home, I ask him, "Where are the bananas?" No, there should be some proof, no? That I did not ask him to get that.
Yeah.
So what we will do? He'll ask me to send a WhatsApp message. Correct? So WhatsApp message means he'll open the WhatsApp message and he'll ask me, "See, you did not ask me to get, I did not get it." Correct? So this is done in the real time. The project charter, after we sign the NDA document, we'll sign the NDA document, we will get the data. After we get the data, first step we do is we prepare the project charter. Who are the people working on it? What are the timelines? How many days it will take to complete the project? How many days it will take time for each step? 6 steps are there, no? How many days it will take to complete this? Everything is written in the document. Okay? Clear? This is what we will do as a first step here. If at all I have it, I'll just show you. Not sure I have it. I deleted it or not. But yeah. Give me 1 minute. Let me check. Hmm. No items. Okay, I'm not finding it. I'll show it tomorrow. So this is the first step. So quick recap of what we have studied. I'll share an assignment in the group. Okay, I want 36 questions are there or 30 questions are there. Okay, I want you to solve those questions, write aim, write constraints for all the 36 case studies. Okay, all the 36 case studies. That should be your assignment for today. Okay, clear?
Yeah.
And one more homework is I want you people to write 4 use cases, both of you different 4 use cases, and I want to write 4 stages of analytics. Okay, 4 stages of analytics. D square, P square. Okay, D square, P square. 4 stages. Suppose now, for example, Amazon sales are dipping, or Amazon is not having that fantasy what earlier had, or Nokia phone is not up to the mark. Vodafone, why did people lost interest in that particular mobile? All these questions, all these are business problems, no? The flow of thing, D square, P square should be written. What happened, why that something happened, what is going to happen, what should be done. So people did not use Nokia after years. Why? Because it was the smart features were not there. What happened? People forgot the brand of Nokia. What should be done? Pitch in back with a different, less price, more features, try to grab more attention of the customers. Definitely, if Nokia is coming back, everyone was interested to buy it because we got used to that particular brand earlier when you were college going. Many of the students don't know also, right? Many of the people who are not from that era, they don't know. Right? This is how I want you to write. The 4 use cases each. One homework is this one. The second homework is I'll share you business problem page. Okay. I'll give you access to the material folder where you have to submit it by AOD or by tomorrow time, whenever the time is given. Okay. Now, After understanding the business problem, now we know now 4 stages of analytics, 6 steps of CRISPR-MLQ. Now we understood the consequences of doing more and more business problem. More and more thing what we uh, have done. Okay. Now we'll go to second step. What is second step? Data understanding. Correct. This is 1B. 1A is understanding the business problem. Now 1B. Now here we should understand the data type. Now what are the data types we know? Integer or numeric, non-numeric? Yes, correct. Numeric, non-numeric. Numeric means what? Integer, float, complex. Non-numeric means text data, image data, videos, etc. This is what normal normal way of writing data types, correct? Yes or no?
Yes.
But this, in our story, in our story of data science, we are working with the data types, right? In statistical terms, two data types are there. One is continuous and the other is discrete. Okay? One is continuous and other is discrete. Now, what is continuous and what is discrete? Continuous means anything you are measuring on a scale. Right? If I say someone's height, someone's weight, price of a phone, height means I should write 5.4, weight means 72.5, price means 1 rupee 50 paise. Can I write like this? Yes?
Yes.
So when I say height is 5.4 feet, do you think can I round it off to 5 feet? Does it make sense?
No.
If I say 72.5 kgs, other kilo, if you have 1.1 kg also, if you are more, you are not allowed to perform in Olympics.
Yeah. Should be exact.
So it should be considered. You cannot ignore it, right?
Yeah.
So when I say my home, the distance from home to office is 1.5 kilometers, right? It means that this 0.5 kilometer is also accepted, right? Because of
Yeah.
this 0.5 kilometers is a traffic jam, we may reach office late.
No.
So this is something which you are measuring on a scale and decimal values are important, right? Decimal values are considered. I cannot ignore them, correct? Should not ignore. Decimal values should not be ignored. Okay. So that is continuous. Discrete means it is your count data and we call it as categorical data. Count data means your head count. Okay. We are calling it as a head count. What is head count? Number of students, number of cars, number of kids, right? Head count. We are calling it as head count. We are not having decimal numbers. No one, we not will not have 2.1 laptops. Will not have 1.2. Or this one, 1.2. What you call mobile phones? Agree? So that is nothing but we call it as count data. Now, what is categorical data? Anything which you cannot add, we cannot subtract, we cannot do any mathematical operations on it. We cannot perform any mathematical operations. So this is basically divided into data types. Okay. Now this one, these data types, you call it as, what is the first one? Continuous. So in continuous, the example, anything which is measured to desired extent. For example, it can be kilometers, it can be kgs, it can be distance between the planets, right? It can be okay. It can be what is this? Price, right? Cost, price. Anything you will add? Continuous, height, weight, speed, right? Miles. We can say loss, profit, right? Loss. We can say what else? Profit and loss, adipose tissue count, any person's waste, right? All these fall under continuous data. Anything which can be measured to a desired extent is continuous. Okay, what is discrete? What is discrete? It is nothing but count and categorical. What is count? It is a head count. Okay, head count. So what are head counts means? Number of cars, right? Number of kids, number of laptops, etc. But what is categorical? Categorical is nothing but no math operations can be performed. Right? You cannot add, you cannot do anything. Math operations cannot be performed. That is nothing but you say it is male or female. So that's why what we do is we divide this into again two types, binary and mixed, or I should say multiple. Okay, when I say binary category, it can be male or female. It can be ham message, it can be a spam message. It can be good, it can be bad. Or I should say defaulter, non. default. Correct? Can all this fall under binary? Like, dislike. But there might be multiple categories also which we have to work. Maybe, I want to divide the customers into three groups. Very low income group. Okay. Medium income group. High income group. Very low income, medium income, high income. Three categories are there. Okay. Or I can also make into category three, more than three categories, like, as I told you, like, it can be neutral, it can be dislike. Agree? Or I can say how many people have done graduation, how many people have done post graduation, how many people have done, what is this? PhDs, right? Assistant professor, associate professor, professor. Are we not categories? Multiple categories? Yeah, both of you. Yes, tell me. Any examples you'd like to add? Here it can be cancer, no cancer. Right? A movie can win an Oscar, no Oscar. Okay. These are the first, as soon as the data set is given to you. Okay. As soon as the data set is given to you, I'll just show you one data set. Now, if I open this data set, you will write here now how many are numbers, how many are count, how many are categorical, like this. See, if you see, one categorical is there, universities, and it's multiple category types of universities. SAT score cannot be dots, top 10 cannot be dots, expenses can be continuous, graduation rate can be continuous, student to faculty ratio can be count data only, no? 13 students are there, one teacher can be there. Agree? Understanding? Uttej? This is categorical. In that multiple I can write. Yes? Am I audible?
Yeah, ma'am.
Correct? Are you with me? SAT score, it
Yeah.
can be, it's count data, no? Score cannot be dots. This is
Dots.
also count. Acceptance ratio is also count. Student faculty ratio also count. This is expenses is continuous. Graduation rate is also continuous. Correct? Huh? Can clear?
So, yeah.
Okay. As soon as what we will do is we will prepare this data dictionary. దీన్ని ఏమంటారంటే this is called as a data dictionary. Data dictionary in the sense it is that you should write, okay, this is a graduation rate is taken in percentage. Okay, expenses is taken in dollars. This is percentage. Student faculty ratio is 1:13 ratio. Acceptances for 100 students, 22 students are accepted. Top 10. What is top 10? What is 89? So 89 people who are always in top 10, they have 89 people who are always in top 10, they have applied for our university. That is what we call it as a data dictionary. Okay. Every project we will prepare this once we understand the business problem. Okay. Once we understand the business problem. Okay. That is one thing. Let me just checking. The document. Hmm. Oh, this is mind mapper. Okay. Hmm. Right. Okay. This is what we will no. So this is what we have understood till now, count data. But what happens is that technically speaking, these two data types, technically, we don't call it, some in textbooks they call it as quantitative and also qualitative. Now, what is quantitative and what is qualitative? 1 minute. What is quantitative and what is qualitative? Quantity and again, it's a numeric data. Okay. Qualitative is nothing but again it is, sorry, it's a categorical data. Quantitative and qualitative. It's numeric and it is categorical. Okay. Numeric means again quantity, qualitative, right? Categorical. Categorical means only this one. But numeric means these both fall here only. Continuous and count. So suppose now if I say I have bought 5 ice creams, that becomes quality. Sorry, quantity. What flavors of ice creams? Butterscotch, or strawberry, or chocolate, etc. That falls under quality. So we want to quantify something with a number. You want to quantify with a number. Suppose now I say I stay very far away from office. So I use a word very far away. But if someone asks me, Acha, tell me how many kilometers it is far away. Then I say 1.2 kilometers. So I'm quantifying it with a number. So you say I like Hrithik Roshan very much. Okay. Then someone will ask me, quantify it with a number. Then you say 5. 5 on 10. Right? 5 on 10. Okay, so this is something which you should remember. Quantifying with a number for a qualitative. Right? Quantifying with a number, qualitative. Okay, now what else now? So what we will do here, we will stop for today because we have one participant requesting that she's not available today. She is not able to join. Okay, I'll share you and just stop the recording once.